All right.
If one of y'all cry.
So, I didn't tell a lot of people about the engagement before I was going to do it or anything like that. And I needed to wait till a time when Jessica was out of town so that I can, like, talk to her parents and, like, really get things going. So, luckily, she went to Orlando for a teacher thing. Yeah, she went to a teacher thing in Orlando in May. It was actually very lucky. So then I went to talk to her parents with her sister to ask for their blessing and everything. They told me, like,
no,
yeah,
or...
of course. They said, of course.
Please, man.
This would make us so happy. Like, they had been anticipating it, so it was great. And I was talking to her sister and Ashley, and I was asking Ashley, like, hey, can you help me out with, like, trying to choose the ring? Because I know Jess said you know what she likes, whatever. She had a bunch of stuff on Pinterest, which, of course, I never used. So then I got on Pinterest. I checked out her stuff.
There's nothing wrong with Pinterest.
I was like, okay, I think I got a good idea about this. I sent it over to Ashley, like, here's my idea. She's like, no, this is trash. Like, look up some new stuff. I was like, oh, damn, okay. Bet. So I spent a couple weeks looking up some more stuff. Couldn't find stuff. It starts to get, like, too close to time. And Ashley's like, okay, I'm going to help you look. She looks for something. She sends me a picture. She said, this is the perfect one. I looked at it, I scrolled up from our messages, and it was the same ring I sent her the first day I looked for rings.
Dang.
And I texted her, like, what is better about it this time than when I texted you this 4 weeks ago? And she was like, aw, damn. So I go to order it, and then I realized that being a dude, I never thought about how long it takes to make rings. And it was like, it's going to take 4 to 6 weeks to create this ring. And I was like, stupid. What am I going to do? Because we'd been planning to go to Disney for a long time. Disney World. It was going to be me and her and my brother, her sister, and then 2 of her cousins. We were all going to go. So there's no changing the trip or anything like that. So I'm like, okay, we're going to go over. And I need the ring to be ready in time. So I, like, talk to the people at the company, like, see what my options are. And they say, hey, we can get it to you, like, in this certain standard way. And then you can later get some modifications made, and that way you can get it on time. I was like, okay, that's perfect. So I have them send it over to me in Orlando so that I don't have to worry about, like, trying to hide it in my baggage and everything like that. We drive over to Orlando. I pick up the ring one morning before everybody wakes up. I come back to the hotel, and I was like, all right, I know how I'm going to do it. And I talked to the people at Disney to get a little private boat rental. It goes on a lake next to Magic Kingdom. I was like, okay, we're going to go out there. The fireworks are going to go off. I'm going to propose, and that's how we're going to do it. Then that day, Jessica comes back to us and like, hey, guys, you guys want to change, like, the day we go into Magic Kingdom? And I was like, God, no, come on. Like, the people at Disney already know I'm going to propose on this. And I was like, but I can't be suspicious. So I was like, yeah, you sure you want to change it? Like, what you guys trying to do? She's like, yeah, it'd just be better. So then they change it. So then I call the people up. I tell them, I don't, like, worry about, like, changing the people, like, telling them the whole story about the engagement again. I'm just like, hey, can you guys move it to this other day, Monday instead of Sunday? And they were like, okay, straight. So Monday we go to Magic Kingdom. I told them about the boat surprise, and they're all kind of like, oh, yeah, this is nice, whatever. And you would think that Jess would have figured it out by now, because it's like, wow, like, why would he take us on this boat thing? Except that whenever I thought that the ring couldn't come in time, I tried to throw her off the trail. I was like, hey, do you want to go ring shopping? I saw on her face like, oh, this nigga hasn't even thought about buying a ring yet. So then, like, and then like going to the trip, there's no way she, like, could believe that I was about to
That's when she
engage.
was about to break up with you, bro.
It was. I'm not gonna lie.
She called all her family. It's over. I'm gonna kill this nigga today.
I'm not gonna lie. It was a hard time between going to Disney and telling her that I hadn't gone ring shopping yet, even though I had gone ring shopping plenty of times before that. But we go out to Magic Kingdom. We have a nice tour guide. She's relatively young. She's telling us all this stuff. I thought we were really just gonna go out on the water and see the fireworks and that's it. But they gave us this whole long tour. So, like, anticipation is building in me. Everybody else kind of having a good time. And you guys know me. Like, I'm like chill guy, whatever. And I mean, you never know 100%, but I had a good idea that she was going to say yes, so I didn't feel like I should be nervous. But I tell you guys, man, I was on that boat, and I had the ring in our bag, which I had hidden, and when I went to reach for it, I felt like my arm twitch. I started feeling nervous. I was like, God, like, I never felt like, in all the games, all the sports I played, never felt like the nerves where I was like, damn, I'm going to start sweating in this shirt, and this, I was like, luckily the shirt's black, and it's all chill. Jessica's in front of me, like, looking out at the castle, and she's like, man, you feel like, are you cold? It's like, yeah, like goosebumps. I was like, no, I'm good. She asked me again, like, you sure, man? Like, it just seems like you could put this blanket on. I was like, I'm good. Like, I don't need no blanket. It's just going to make me sweat more. So then I'm waiting and the fireworks start and there's music going along with it. And then we're kind of like asking, actually real chill, like ask the tour guide, like, hey, or the captain of the boat, hey, can you tell us like when it's close to the end, whatever? And she's like, oh yeah, sure. And halfway through she asks like, is this it? And she's like, no, there's still a lot left. And then finally it gets like close to the end and I turn around to her and I'm like, is it almost the end? And I saw her nod to me like without words. I was like, oh crap, they told her. Like, this is the first time I realized like she also knows that this is happening. So then I turned to Jess and I could tell she really wasn't expecting it because I was like, tried to turn her to me and get on one knee and she's like, stop, like, I'm trying to watch the fireworks. And I was like, yeah, I mean, just real quick. I was like, just real quick, I just want to talk to you about something. No, I didn't say anything. I just like physically turned her and then I finally like noticed that she realized what was going on because her face went from like, what, to like instant tears. And then I said all I had to say, you know, like,
please marry me.
Blah 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 about love. I didn't really know like
you kind of cool, I guess.
I just said like, you know, like I wasn't really like, you guys knew me like as far as relationships went before this. I wasn't really like great. So I said all that stuff and then
Triple Alliance. Shout out.
Yeah, I said all I had to say. She said yes, luckily, and everybody was cool. Like, everybody kind of celebrated, was like really happy with it. There was one of her cousins who's always been there, like in her relationship since day one, like watched us, and she missed the entire proposal. She was looking up at the fireworks, and then she turns around when she hears clapping and people cheering. She's like, "What happened?" And they're like, "They just got engaged." She's like, "I missed the whole thing." It was fun. It was a good time. We got a nice video of it, even though it was dark. You can see like our silhouettes with the fireworks and everything.
I missed it.
We got to finally post the pictures.
Nobody told her it was about to happen?
No.
There was no time.
Yeah, there was no time to be telling her. I figured she would notice whenever like the whole thing happened, but I guess she was just so absorbed in the fireworks.
So enamored by the fireworks.
Yeah.
And the...
But that's our story,
like
man.
Fireworks.
Then we called everyone we knew.
Fireworks that was happening.
You were over doing it during the fireworks.
It was the last song. It was the end. Like, it wasn't
Scale
like
of 1 to 10. How nervous are you gonna fumble the ring over the
edge of the boat? I was like, damn, man.
He had to dove in.
Oh yeah, he would have been like, no.
I'm gonna tell you guys this. I literally would have dove in. She told us that the water at some parts was like 40 feet deep.
Yeah.
I would have been so dead, bro. With all the boats passing by.
Yeah, it was dark.
Judging by the snap, it looked pretty dark.
Yeah, it got really dark real quick. Like, for a while, it was like,
it was really light.
Yeah,
at
it was
first.
like 8, and like when the fireworks started, it was kind of like, cause she was saying like they're trying to move fireworks back, cause like it was pretty light, like at like 8 and stuff, and I was like, dang, it was pretty light. We were saw on the lake, bro. As soon as it got dark on the lake, bro. Cause I guess cause there's no lights out there, so it was just nothingness. Like you couldn't see that far.
I was happy with it, man, and that's my story for the rest of my life. I guess I'll tell my kids like, there used to be this place called Disney World before World War III. It was magical. They showed them the video, but
there wasn't always Trump Towers there.
Welcome, here we are, the official start of the restricted area. You guys put your seatbelts on, get your popcorn ready, because it's going to be a nice little ride we got going on here with once again, the official OFFICIAL. I got it right?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. I think so.
Start of there we go, man. Dabbing on them, right? So we got the whole squad here. We're going to start it off with Francis. Got the Dope Francis up here.
Hey, y'all know me, Dope Francis. Y'all know the voice. Y'all know the name.
We got Dizzle to my right.
Oh, that's me?
Yeah, that's you. Dizzle, the producer.
Yeah.
With the hard work going on.
We got on the beat.
We got Juicy.
What's up?
Holding it down as always. Then we got the Chief. You heard him earlier with the beautiful engagement story to
the alright engagement story.
Call me Young Diamond.
Okay.
Salute. Young engagement.
Alright. And then you're listening to your boy A1. Holding it down over here, man. And then of course, can't forget the guy all the way in Nashville, our man Dez. What's up, Dez? You'll be hearing from Jay a little later. He's all the way also in Boston, so we're 7 deep in this motherfucker. So I'll just go ahead, sit back, like I said, enjoy the ride. Let's keep going. So to pick up on where you went with the engagement, we just lost a young bachelor over here, so it's 1 bachelor down. 6 more to go. Well, 5.5. We got young Ned.
5.5.
We got
Nay on the doorstep.
We got
Juicy doorstep.
Yikes.
So, well, how much time did it take in really planning it?
That's an interesting question. I guess the easiest thing about it was that Disney, and I don't think most people are this lucky that Disney in itself is like a setting and an experience.
Well, it was perfect for who you were.
Exactly.
Your fiance too.
Can I first state that I predicted that this was going to happen?
Okay.
I have the receipts.
I know, he's right. He did.
I have the receipts. I knew this was going down, even though you kind of got me with your reply to your text, because I believe that too. But when it happened, I was like, oh, stop. It happened.
For the record, I want to say, even though A1 got this one right, all of your other predictions, and we're keeping a record, you seen that.
We're not keeping records, man.
You seen that Kobe
It only
last
matters
year?
when he's right, bro.
This
As
is the
a
new
podcast.
season started. What day did you get? Ooh, let me not put you on the let me not put you on the spot. But whenever that happened, that's when my record. So I'm 1 for 1. Okay?
Nah,
You restart the count, bro.
that was like your Kobe last game.
Right? Hey, you shot like 40-something%,
That was
right?
like the last game
I mean,
for Kobe.
what?
You dropped 50 that one day, but
Yeah.
the rest
The
of the
more
season,
shots you take,
the
bro.
rest of the season.
I'm sorry, man.
Lord
But
help
you said,
us.
how long did Disney? You said.
Oh yeah. So I mean, it took me a while to decide I want to do it at Disney. And one day I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Really, as soon as I thought about it, I was like, too many people are doing it standing in front of the castle. She had been showing me pictures of look at this engagement in front of the castle, so cliche. I was like, okay, not gonna
You
do
know,
that.
man, you played. She probably so cliche, right? Right? And you thought she was just
Wouldn't it
waiting
be
for you to do that, bro.
crazy,
Imagine
right?
it.
But I was looking at it and I was like, gotta do it in front of the castle because she loves Magic Kingdom. It's so iconic. It makes great pictures. But I was like, let me try and find a way to make a twist on it. First thought I actually had was let me see if we could be out on the water because it just would sound nice. And luckily they had the tours that they do out there in the package, so it was nice. And Disney, of course, being the place where dreams come true, whatever they call it, they had just engaged signs up for us afterwards when we got back to the dock and everything. They made it really nice. They took pictures for us. It was just a great place to do it. So it didn't take very long, I guess, to really get everything set up. It was really just kind of deciding,
So you
I'm
did
going
it
to go
the
for it
night
on this
before?
particular day. Yeah.
The night before you went to scoop the ring and then you said, you know, be cool. Let me hit these boys up, see if they got any extra posters.
No, it was actually the first day that we started dating. I was like, one day in the future.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna propose
So
to
a
Disney.
good amount of years you put in that.
Show.
It took me 5 years to plan that out. It's good stuff.
We all know he waited till the absolute last minute.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not me. Bro.
He said it in the story. He was like,
Yeah. It takes
the ring
46
wasn't coming in time.
They said 6
Oh,
weeks.
no, what do I do?
That's such a long time.
That's been you since high school, man.
Yeah.
Waiting till the last minute.
High school.
Anyways,
Probably before then.
So,
hey, I wanted to pass it on to you guys.
That's the
Lord,
tour.
here we
Hey.
go.
So one of us engaged now. How are you guys gonna do it? Or I guess when do you envision yourself getting married? What age? I know a lot of people married in my 20s, man. Where the fun in that? They be saying that.
Shout out
said that?
to
Drake said that.
shout out to 6 guy.
Drake looks like he's having a lot of fun, actually.
Well, alright.
I don't know.
Let's talk about real life.
What you guys
people,
think?
right?
Real life.
I put my time at 35.
35.
No, that's
Wait,
not
that's the
now.
day. That's the age you want to get married.
The latest.
Are you gonna have
the
kids
latest.
before marriage?
You already asked them right now.
just asking
I don't
because-
plan
Do you
to.
have kids right now?
If you have a kid at
No comment.
35, if you have a kid at 35, then
You're-
you're gonna be 50 when they're 15.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
I'm
My
thinking
dad-
of your. How old's your wife gonna be then at that time?
Probably 25.
Ooh.
Let me find out.
Hey, never
You
mind.
guys are-
You're
Scoping
good.
out the middle school
Yeah, you
segment.
scoping out the 15-year-olds right now?
Nah.
No.
You gotta let them grow. 'Cause at 15, 15, they
know
might look
why I
good,
say
but they go to college and do a little wild
You
stuff.
said 15. They look
They
good.
might.
What you
Oh,
mean
like
they
that one girl on
might?
Twitter?
They look 15.
They still gonna act like they're 15.
Young Dizzle, do you have anything to comment on this? Your mouth is a gate.
Yeah.
Why you salivating?
I don't know if it's out of
You talking about me?
Why you salivating over there?
What age for you? And I swear, if you say never, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, what age do you think is a good age?
It just depends. So when God sent me.
Oh my God.
How you gonna do it?
We understand that.
What?
Yeah, how you gonna do it?
Yeah, how would you propose to?
How would you propose to the
girl.
female warrior of the Lord?
Depends
on the girl. Like,
So you not gonna do it at the Rockets game?
Hell no.
What
What
if
you
you?
do it at outside T-Mac house?
It would be
Hey. That'd be tight.
T-Mac, get the fuck outside! What you doing out here, bro?
Young
No,
Dez.
Depends. All depends on the girl.
Young Dez, you look
Sad over there, bro.
Like you waiting on someone to come to you. We all know you got them down in Nashville.
How would you propose to like a girl like right now?
Or a guy, either one.
Yeah, we're sex positive.
It's Pride Week.
Is that what you guys? Okay. Anyways, but I think honestly, you got to like what you did, man. You got to figure out what she likes. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure out what she finds romantic, and then plan on it. You know what I'm saying? You got to be perfect. So you got to like shape the environment to be perfect. You know what I'm saying?
And what age you gonna be?
I'm gonna wait until I find someone I feel like I can build something with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Can't just be proposing to anybody out here.
What you trying to say?
I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Hey, don't.
Yo, hey.
No shade, you
It's
know.
only been 8 years,
It's only been 8 years. I'm gonna make it.
Hey, what about you,
Juicy? You the closest.
What you
the
mean,
next
bro?
one in line.
I said
I'm the last one, bro.
I said
That's the thing.
5
We go
and a half
you.
for a reason.
We going you first, bro.
No, I'm young. I'm too young, bro.
Shut
I'm
up.
too young to think about marriage, bro. Y'all talking about proposing? I think a girl should propose to me.
Okay.
What?
Speak on that. I
You know
like
what I'm
that.
saying?
Like,
I don't
come
see
on.
why not. You know what I'm saying?
You know you're gonna get
If
punked.
if a real strong queen out here is really looking to get married, why should she wait for a dude? Like, it's 2017. I believe in feminism, equality, and I believe in empowering women. Nothing more empowering than getting down to that one knee, you know what I'm saying, and giving up your pride, but at the same time, like, proposing something so strong as marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like, really putting away your pride to show how much you just value your relationship.
You been day drinking or what?
No, I was surprised how long you kept that going. But I knew I was getting
Hey,
so
chill out, bro.
so
Hey,
hard,
chill out, bro. I'm not proposing though.
So,
He just kept that shit going. I knew y'all were eating this up, but I was like, this man is
Man, hey, I see some good proposals in the last year. Like, I saw that on Twitter. I saw that girl propose. Saw Gucci propose to his
Okay.
girl at that Hawks game. He didn't even get on the knee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Gucci
saying?
proposal was really kind of like trying to do
this
it.
a ring.
Hey, here it is.
Hey, with the diamond is big on Gucci's ring.
Yeah, true.
I'm not kneeling, bro. You got your one shot.
Get back up.
Yeah,
That's a heavy lunge.
that heavy, bro.
all right. So you saying that made me think of one question. I'm the last thing, and then we can move on. Would you take your girl's last name? I don't know.
No.
What side were you on?
I'm all about tradition, man. I think take my last name in terms of one girl disagreed with me, but another girl who was arguing in my case was like, if you have kids, they have different last names, so like you want to keep it in the family, you know, like you want to make it, But then if you're like, the Rooneys, the NFL owner, you have a daughter, your last name is like hierarchy, so
Yeah,
would
you
you
probably
rather
wanna keep
keep
it.
your last name?
Yeah.
I mean, what's the girl's last name? Is it Poppin?
It's Curry.
I mean,
Riley
not one
is the
chance.
first name.
Hopefully he gonna
How old
win.
is she? But
We could have said his sister.
yeah,
Go ahead.
it's Adele. I know the film. But like, is her last name Poppin? You know what I mean? Like, wait, you say your kids can't have the last name?
No, it would be hard to.
Like if you keep separate last name, like let's say you kept yours and then Sadell keeps her last name Curry, like the kids, which last name would they pick? Either way, they would
combine
have
the
Different.
names.
Okay. But I'm saying if I took her last name, then our kids will also have
Yeah,
that
Curry.
last name.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah. See, if your girl has a Poppin last name, like you take her last name because then you can name your kids cool stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
Chicken.
chicken curry. Yeah. Goat
Oh
curry.
my
You know what I'm
God.
saying? Like.
no.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'll name my kid Goat if his last name is Curry. That's
a
a dope
good
name.
name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a dope name, bro.
Except then everybody's gonna call your kid Goat, which kind of sucks.
But he the Goat.
That's not what they're gonna do.
Yeah, they'll literally.
Wait, that's what he knows.
When little kids learning about goats, well, they're not thinking of actual
It don't matter about when you little. It matters about when you older, and the people be like, "Hey, that's the goat." Bro.
He gonna get his ass whooped so many times.
Speaking of marriage and engagements, we got the Bachelorette's on, right? You know, y'all watching Bachelorette?
Bro,
Bachelorette.
The Bachelorette is taking place.
Bro, they
no, Bachelorette is right now.
Yeah.
On.
Listen. Let's be honest. None of us know what it is. Bachelor,
Yeah,
Bachelorette. Neither one. We don't know.
Unfortunately,
We got the black
If
chick,
any,
you know.
if any of you guys have watched more than 2 episodes of The Bachelor or Bachelorette, there's no.
Have you watched it though?
Never.
Oh.
Have you watched it?
Do you know how live it is? Folks?
Have you watched it? Tell me what happened last season.
Someone got married. Obviously.
I don't think that actually happened.
I don't think that ever
That's
happened.
the one thing that didn't happen.
But I know the next one, you know, after Bachelorette, they switched to Bachelor. So we saw in the news with the Bachelor in Paradise, the little scandal our boy had.
Our boy, that's your boy.
Our boy.
I mean, black, no, just trying to support most black
I was
people.
sad that he was black, man.
Apparently, he was on the
that's
Bachelor
very sad.
before.
No,
he was
okay.
on. You know, he was
Well,
a
no.
contestant, and he
Oh,
was kicked
no.
off because his
No, not the same thing.
No,
Oh.
not the same thing. But
With a guy.
he was trying to win the Bachelorette while he had a girlfriend.
Oh, that's him.
He's
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
A1, man.
You know that's the
Uh,
thing, right? That, like how they pick the next Bachelor and the next Bachelorette.
Yeah, something like that. The popular,
The most popular one
But
that
apparently
didn't get
he
the
wasn't.
guy.
Yeah.
People don't think he's popular, but they picked him, and doesn't look like
You
that
know
was
what
a
I'm
very
thinking
good
though?
choice.
They're smart because I thought about it. All that stuff's not real, right? It's all. I think it's all reality.
Well,
it's for entertainment.
Well, this doesn't look like
I know.
entertainment.
No, this is the thing. Imagine all the drama it's gonna get. The story.
I don't think they would do that on purpose because now it's like they're
It's
at
bad.
risk. Yeah. Like,
yeah.
And people gonna watch. Imagine how many people gonna watch it and try and watch
They
it.
can't
for
even
that.
air that.
No, they're
No,
gonna
no,
air
next-
it.
They're not going to air that.
They're gonna air the
They-
season.
But I'm
They're gonna
saying
finish
is
the season.
They're gonna finish the season.
they already suspended the season. Like we don't even know if they're going to.
No, they
They
brought
brought
it
it
back
back
up.
up.
they brought
But to give it to the people listening, so our Bachelor here,
No.
he
they got
had a
out.
night out, with one of the contestants,
Yeah.
women contestants. Both got a little, sippy in their system. Went back to the room where they stayed at, and apparently she looked to be, they videotaped everything. She looked to be too drunk to have sex, while he was probably drunk enough to know what he was doing. One of the contestants came and disagreed with the producers videotaping it because it looked like rape. As Chief said, they had to postpone it because they had to make an investigation. All in all, it looks like homeboy is not guilty of rape, but I mean, it still clouds up the whole season of was it rape or was it not. But I like what you're saying, Juicy. Like that's something where you can get publicity in which now more people are gonna watch it. Like I'm kind of interested. I'm not gonna watch it, but I might watch that episode if they air it. Like I'm interested.
See, I told
see,
even
To me, it's just super risky. To
No,
do
but
that.
that's
Because,
the thing.
let's say she sued them and she won.
A lot of stuff happens on those shows that you don't know about. Like stuff like that, a similar situation could have happened that actually got them in trouble, and you would have never known. You see what I'm saying?
I feel like if anybody sued The Bachelor, that it would come out.
Did the
as
girl
news.
try and sue them?
He's trying to take legal action to clear his name because he's saying that the news is like whatever.
Yeah.
And I thought that she was going to take legal action against the producers.
Yeah.
But I don't know where it ended up now.
That's the thing. Like, what I kind of get what Nathan is saying because she didn't come out and spearhead like something against them. So that would be the way I would expected it to come out. Is that the girl comes out and is like, no, this is like wrong or whatever. But if you're saying like, it seemed like it came out from them.
It came out because they had to suspend shooting. I don't know.
But they all live in the
I thought
same.
it was
there.
one of the crew members, like the.
Yeah, you said it was.
No, one of the other contestants saw
Oh,
and was
okay.
like, that's not right.
Okay. I think it's just one of those things where like they would have had to have put out that information because the episode hasn't aired yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But-
so it's like the way that they hopped out in front of it at the same time, it seems like they're like, I don't think they did this. I don't know. It's just so weird because like I always would have thought those shows were like fake. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's just my 2 cents. Like I always think almost all reality shows are kind of fake.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean it's a weird situation.
It's
Honestly,
all
like,
fake, man.
I mean,
Half of them are doing it for like the people who go on the show are doing it for. Their main goal is not
Yeah,
to get
to-
married to this dude.
It's to
The
get publicity.
their main point is to get
Famous.
on the next show, like to be the star of the next show.
Yeah.
That's their main goal of the show. Like, there's no point. Like, literally, the people who actually win the show, half of them don't get married. Like the whole
that's
show.
true.
So a lot of them are doing. Like, think about if you're a really good looking model and you're like, okay, like my modeling career is not launching, my acting career is not launching, but guess what? I can go on The Bachelor and I can compete with these girls and then get my own show to get more endorsements, to get this.
Yeah.
That's the thing to
be
think
the
of.
most just to be the most noteworthy of the contestants.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, The Bachelor is now like that just show's been going for like fucking 20 years or something like that, right? And they gotta do things to change it up.
I guess.
You know how to change it up? We could put a good man like Dizzle on there for.
Hey, we should do our own Bachelor.
Hey, I like that.
Hey, can we do our own Bachelor
area?
We can get some
Bachelor podcast.
Yeah, Dizzle, bro. Can we do a Bachelor with you? We can pick the contestants.
Hey,
and you go on dates with them.
Yeah.
Des, what you think about that?
He already kind of got his own version of that going in Nashville right now, huh? No. Do you want to date a dentist?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, I meant like that's what your show's called.
There's a show, I can't even remember what the show is called, but one of the Meharry graduates is like a dentist on the show, and she's like, and she's fine. She's making a lot of money.
That's all you, man.
Wait, so what show is that?
It's like, I don't know, Atlanta Dentist or Midlife or something like that.
You know, a lot of the times when they put like their occupations on there, it's all bullshit, right?
For real?
Yeah, because I'm saying like The Bachelor. Think about when someone says they're a doctor. How many months are you taking out of your life to be on that show?
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Like, no, some of them are literally like a certain thing, like let's say like a dental assistant. They'll like make it look really nice, and then they'll be like, but you're taking 3 months of your life off to potentially be on this show.
Yeah.
So no one has that much time, and I don't know, man.
What you mean? Love is important, though.
Okay, see, that's why you are perfect contestant.
You are a perfect contestant.
You are a perfect
You
contestant.
have
Hey, forget PT school, boy. Just go straight in.
Yeah,
no, PT school will help them stretch out them.
Ooh.
How's it fake, though? But some of the job titles that they have on there are ridiculous.
Yeah.
No, some people, like, they can't find any. Like
Aaron Rodgers'
like literally,
like brother of NFL quarterback.
all of our friends, listen, we know a lot of people that aren't doing anything with their lives right now. If they go on the show, they're like, hey, what's your occupation? And they're like,
clubber.
What have you done before? And like, I used to go to clubs a lot. Club promoter. Or something like that.
Yeah,
like, they will make it look extra nice.
They're
like,
not going to make it look stupid, yeah.
Educators.
Hey, yeah, there we go. But I like that transition from club to a little story our boy Francis had with the club.
Yes.
I gotta hear this because I don't know this story.
Yeah, we waiting on this story all day.
We have one of our colleagues.
we'll call him that for now.
A close friend that we all know, you know what I mean?
Call him Rainbow. Call him Nigel.
Nigel
Rainbow. We were out in downtown Houston, you know, because we at H-Town, gotta shout it out. So we were downtown Houston. Nigel and his boy CB were out at the Astros game. Shout out to Stros because, you know, kill.
Yeah, we talk about them later.
So they come from the Stros game. Of course, they won, crushed these fools, killed the series, bro. I mean, the Rangers can go.
Okay.
All right.
The Stros.
Don't even get me started on the Rangers, bro. Anyway, so we're out in downtown. We're at like a little bar. It's very chill, like, and, you know, we're just getting a couple drinks. So we run into one of Rainbow's co-workers. So she was like, yeah, we're about to go over to this place. You should meet us there. He's like, let's just go now because CB was like uncomfortable in the bar we were at. So we're like, let's just go now and it'll be cool. So we head over there. The dude at the front, like, nah, bro, you can't get in. And he was like, no, we don't let people with shorts. We're all like, all right, cool, makes sense. So earlier in the night, when we were walking around bar hopping, some dude walks up and was like, hey, bro, come, I give you these like cards, they're free entry to our club. Our club is right there, bro. Just come through. He gives it to all three of us, like, yeah, bro, like, y'all are good. Don't it just says free entry, like, no one's gonna press you. You good.
Just like master and none.
Yeah, so we like, bro, all right. So after all our options were like exhausted, we're gonna be like, all right, let's just hop in here, bro, real quick. Since we don't got anything else to do, and if we don't like it, we'll just go home. It's cool. Get to the front. And after we got denied the first time, I'm like, bro, I'm not about to walk in this line and just have to get back out if he don't get in, because I'm not going to go in without him. So, like, there's no point. So I'll just let him go first and see, like, what the dude says. Bro, let me tell you, bro, this dude, this black bouncer, bro, and he's just like, listen, I can't let you in, bro. You wearing shorts, whatever. And Raybone's like, look, I got it. You know, it's whatever. You know, I'm wearing shorts, okay, and I guess I can't get in. So we're about to leave. We're walking out. We see 3 dudes come out. 3 of them wearing shorts, bro. Like, there's a group of dudes, and then 3 of them wearing shorts. They already were in there, bro.
Can we get an ethnicity?
They're all white, bro.
Right,
And, you know, your boy Nigel is a little of the darker complexion, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, bro, no, we're going back. We're about to confront this dude. How these boys wearing shorts? He gonna tell me, like, I can't get in because of my shorts. So he's like hyped. I didn't think he was gonna be that impressed. And he was like, no, we're going back and talk to this dude. So he comes back, he's like, bro, these dudes wearing shorts, you let them in, blah, blah. Dude was like, look at your outfit, bro. You wearing black socks with your tennis shoes and khaki shorts, bro. Like, you can't be dressing like that, trying to get in, whatever. And he was like, bro, what's wrong with black socks? And this dude is going in on his socks, bro. And I was like, bro, I feel like most people wear black socks. Like, black socks are cool. Yeah. And I was like, because I'm wearing black socks right now, but I was wearing pants. I was dressed, appropriately. But the dude was like, nah, man, his whole outfit tacky, bro. You're not gonna tell me what he wearing not tacky. And I was like, he's telling me this, like, about my boy. And I'm like, bro, no, chill, his outfit's straight. Like, it's not crazy. Like, what are you talking about? He's like, nah, that whole outfit is tacky. And they yelling, like, at this point, like, they're going back and forth. The dude stops him, looks at him in the eye, look, black man, I'm gonna tell you right now, what you wearing is tacky. So get out of here, bro. And I was like, oh my gosh, bro, like, this man is tripping, bro. I was like, bro, it's not that big of a deal. Like, you don't have to like everybody's outfit that gets in the club. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't even that impressed. Like, I don't know. I honestly felt like he had, like, a different standard because Raymond was black. If he was white or, if he was white, I'm telling you, people have, like, lower standards for their dress, bro. Oh, easily. White people can walk in with t-shirts, shorts, and they be good most places, bro.
That's why I had to ask ethnicity, because it's not the first time. I mean, it happens everywhere. Houston is a pretty chill spot where, race isn't as big of an issue as, maybe other towns. But there's been a couple stories amongst us.
I mean, that's the thing. If there are a couple stories, man, that's like more stories than there should be in Houston.
What are those places that they put on the news
Gaslamp,
for? Gaslamp,
Kung Fu.
Could we get a name of this place so we could, like...
We just said it. Well, Gaslamp is closed.
The name of this place?
This place.
Oh. Hey, downtown Houston, pure nightclub, bro. Right. And, like, it was just... I mean, that club is not even cool. I'm not even just trying to, like, attack them, but, like, y'all not popping. Like, let's be honest.
Hey, what did he have? What shoes was he wearing? What'd you call him one time for?
Oh, the Marshall's Yeezys?
Is that what you talking about, Nigel?
Yeah.
Oh.
So he was wearing those.
Those are the Alpha Bounce.
Bro, I just don't know why he just can't get some regular Ultra Boosts or NMDs like everyone else.
A lot of people wear Alpha Bounces.
The fact that Rolando Dizzle called them,
I think it's the color
Marshall Yeezys, man.
I think it's the colorway that he got. The reason that it looks.
What colorway do you have?
Because it's the white bottoms with like it's like
it looks like some zebra.
Gray,
okay, that same gray.
That little,
So just a like knockoff Yeezys.
Yeah.
Like even though it's like
that's why you said Marshall Yeezys, bro.
Hey, Dez, I know you sitting there, you listening, chilling, but you have any Nashville experiences like that in terms of getting rejected from clubs because you're black or because you're wearing shorts and because you tacky or ugly?
It was like when I first got here, and I had like these really nice joggers on. I was wearing some tennis shoes, and I had like a tee on, and we went to a hookah lounge, and it was just like a regular hookah lounge. I mean, my opinion, it was a regular hookah lounge. And went in up to the door, and the bouncer or doorman, whatever, it's a young black dude, probably around our age, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you can't come in with those sweats, man. The texture, you know what I'm saying? Like joggers is okay, but the texture of your joggers is not." What's it about? Like, okay. So we leave. Well, we went to like a different hookah lounge. We just chilled there, and then we decided to go back there like a couple weeks later. And we got in, same bouncer, and his homies rolled through, and they're just scrubbing, bro. Like faded t-shirts, Adidas track pants.
Wait, they his homies? Huh? You said they're his boys, right?
Yeah, I guess so. They were his boys, and they let him in. I was like, I guess. But I mean, the thing was like when we went there. It wasn't like it was packed, and we're merchants. I mean, we're pedestrians, whatever, trying to get, we're trying to give them money. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
it didn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It was weird, man. It was weird.
I think you talked about the texture of your pants.
That's why I think it's like legit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you don't make up
a different type of I'm wearing joggers right now, and you know how they look like sweats.
But he said they're nicer. Were they sweats or were they like what were they?
Were they basketball shorts? Because I know you tried to go to the club a couple times in basketball shorts. Just let y'all know that.
No, but they were just not. They were like. But it was sweat material, but it was nice. Like it was like really, good quality. Like,
what brand was it?
No, like seriously, it wasn't like just regular sweats. It was like really good quality joggers. And he was like, the joggers is cool, but you know what I'm saying, the quality is not I was like, what the fuck that mean?
Was it sweat? Was this? Yeah, I mean,
Did he touch him?
let me feel. Let me feel.
Like what makes it so weird to me is that there's another club that's like a black club, like, and I walked in. I walked up to them like twice, and I was wearing the same like type of joggers, and the bouncer was like, man, we shouldn't be letting you in here with those joggers, but whatever, man, go inside. And you go inside, nobody else is wearing joggers. You know what I'm saying? The dude is just like being cool. I feel this hookah place, and they're like the type of people we want in here. You know what I'm trying to say? We can't let you in. We can't let you specifically in here with these joggers. And it was like, okay, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's a lot of places don't want to be like have a certain image. I guess you know what I'm saying.
I just hate it because it's like you be a black bouncer and you see like white guys in like, and it's not the whole all white people because not all white people are like this, but you see like a white guy in like whatever effing shirt that looks like he would go fishing in and some effing cargo shorts, and you're like, oh, white people don't really dress, and so you let them in because you're like, this is this kind of person, like that's just a white person.
Yeah.
And then whenever you see like a black dude in some like very chill stuff, you be like, come on, man, like I know you can dress better than that. Like you're a black person who didn't try, as opposed to like this white person, like I guess he tried, he just doesn't dress well. Like I just feel like it's a
okay, exactly what he just said. Okay, so like Nashville is a predominantly white city. That's obvious, right? So you go downtown, like on the strip where they have a lot of clubs, you're gonna see a lot of white people, right? So this is one place that was like a honky tonk, you know, like a. So we went up there and the bouncer was like, "Bruh, you wearing joggers?" I'm like, "Man, these ain't joggers, man." It was like this. It was like these like olive colored slacks, and they had like a drawstring instead of a button.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Oh," so he saw the drawstring. He was like, "Man, those are joggers." I'm like, feel the material, man. Look at these pants. They're not joggers.
Feel around the penis area.
So he lets me in, right? And I'm inside, and then I look around, and then they're just bums, bro. They're like wearing, like he said, the fishnet shirt, the faded. I haven't washed these jeans in like 7 years. The disgusting boots. It's like, bro, like you was trying to not let me in because this pants had drawstrings, but I'm clearly dressed nicer than your patrons.
Yeah, I don't
like
get that.
It was weird. I'm just saying it's kind of weird, man. That's just my opinion.
No, I feel you, bro. I always feel that. You know what I mean? Like I feel like a lot of times if you try and go anywhere, like I feel like the black people always have to be the best dressed people, bro.
Yeah.
There's a few white people who like really care about the way they dress and dress very like, you know what I mean, like Brooks Brothers kind of dudes, but outside of those dudes who really like come like looking very well, no like white people be coming looking casually good. You know what I mean? Black people you, like they expect us to like dress, you know what I mean, like a certain way, and it's just kind of annoying. But that just, I mean, I feel like we just all used to it at this point.
If homeboy had bigger legs, like nicer looking legs, they probably would have let him in.
This
man.
boy did leg day one time.
Yeah, like
He don't start talking about legs because he did one squat.
right.
Yeah, well, if he would get to the weight room in the off season,
Or if he didn't brush his hair, you know.
Yeah.
He like KD.
KD is his hero, bro.
Yeah, if he,
Be like, hey,
he tried to pull the KD look and he couldn't get in.
so the KD, see, boy won the title finally. You know.
Oh, I guess we can talk about that.
Yay!
The resident LeBron fan still not in.
Thank God LeBron choked again.
Oh,
yeah.
In those finals again.
Sada.
Yeah, too bad he's so trash, you know?
If LeBron was any type of real superstar, he would have been way more competitive in those finals. But he just like KD, show him that he's the best player in the world. LeBron was like the 4th, 5th best player in the world, maybe.
4th?
You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, bro. Like, he was the 4th best player in the finals, bro.
I think he was the second best person on his team, bro.
Yeah, I know, bro. Kyrie was doing. Actually, Richard Jefferson was playing better than that boy too. So why LeBron shaved his head after the finals, bro? Because he's trying to look like Richard Jefferson.
Well,
He put the rap snacks down.
No. Yeah, the rap snacks. Hey, shout out Migos.
Shit, we can't use their name.
No, LeBron was. There's nothing he could do against 4 All-Stars, and then JaVale McGee. Like, come on.
That's 5 All-Stars to you, bro, alright?
So 4 All-Stars in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
so how can teams in the NBA catch up to the Warriors? Cavs, you know, tried to trade for Jimmy Butler. That didn't go down. We saw Butler, you know, during the draft goes to Minnesota.
Watch the Sixers.
You said watch out.
Watch the 76ers. I think they have the formula.
Nah,
To
Right
beat y'all, right?
What
To beat the
formula?
Cavs or what?
Have the formula to get another top 3 pick.
Like, it is annoying that they tanked for so long in order for them to accumulate so many first-round picks. But right now, it's Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, Jahlil Okafor. They just got Markelle Fultz.
Jahlil
Like, that
Okafor
team,
trash.
Jahlil.
But look, by the time the Sixers catch LeBron's gonna be 5. LeBron's son's gonna be in the league, so we're not talking about the Sixers right now. We're gonna talk about
to me, it's like the Sixers are just too young. Like you don't see teams of young players. Like we seen the baby Bulls. We seen like
young OKC.
Yeah, young OKC or like the Pacers when they're coming up. Even young Golden State. Like you just don't win titles around that age. But that's what.
I'm not saying they're going to compete next year, but I'm saying the same way that they got Curry and they got Thompson, they got Draymond Green, and all of a sudden they had an organization that was balling. I feel like 76ers might have that same formula worked out.
I think the future is going to be real interesting because the Bucks got a team going. The Sixers are trying. The Lakers are trying to build. The Celtics are still young, and now we see the T-Wolves like now they're trying to turn it like flip the switch from like we're just building like these young guys, and now we're really going for.
Who's the Bucks point guard?
The president,
Malcolm
Brogdon, my guy. But at the end of the day, people are trying to win rings. In order to win rings, you got to beat the best team. Yeah. In order to beat the best team, you got to catch the Warriors, who got 2 MVPs. A Clay who dropped 60. Clay Thompson who dropped 60 and 11 dribbles. Draymond Green who's about to win Defensive Player of the Year. JaVale McGee who's an athletic
bro, and you forgetting the all-star that comes off the bench, bro.
He about to leave.
But the thing is,
if he leaves,
to me, that the Spurs are trying to like Pau Gasol opted out. The Spurs are trying to clear cap space by trading Danny Green. Both Chris Paul and Blake Griffin opted out. Like if the Spurs can grab Chris Paul, I think like immediately they become a threat to the Warriors next year. Because Chris Paul guarding Steph Curry, you got Kawhi doing his thing against
I don't know
KD, and then you just have like the Spurs in general, this great system. I mean, like I would think LaMarcus is almost as big an impact on the game as Clay. Like the way Clay is now is sort of like inconsistent. Where I just think like with Popovich doing his great job coaching and how he gets them on defense, like they have a shot if they can get Chris Paul.
I mean, we'll see how long Popovich.
If they trade Aldridge. That's what I'll say, but
they've been talking about trading Aldridge. But if they do that, then they have to get somebody else.
Yeah, but that's where you get Chris Paul.
Well, I mean, like Chris Paul and Kawhi, it's not enough to be.
Yeah, I know, but Aldridge on that team ain't gonna win nothing either.
Melo.
Yeah, I mean, a chance with Aldridge.
I don't think so.
Hey, where do you guys think Melo should go? Low key, side note.
Melo?
Will he go? Can he go to a team that would help them beat? I know Houston's trying.
My whole thing about Melo though is that I feel like he hasn't had a serious season in a while. Like he hasn't played seriously in a while, so I don't know how much he can contribute to any team. Honestly,
I think that's true. I think any NBA player can go from being on a non-serious team to on a serious team and like play well. Like, I don't think NBA players are really like disinterested in the game to the point where if they get on a contender, they don't know how to show up.
I think it would motivate him more to try harder. Like if he goes to a better team, it's just like
And I think Melo can ball, bro. Like especially if you put him in a situation where he's with. I wouldn't say James Harden because I feel like James Harden is too ball dominant. But if you put him in a situation with like
Russell Westbrook,
no, that's worse. You put him in a situation with LeBron, with like a Bron
or the Spurs or something,
or the Wizards. Yeah, like something like that gets him in a situation where it's like we need you to spot up and shoot, and we have a primary ball handler, but sometimes we actually need you to score too. Yeah. So like I really like that Wizards idea. So like take the Wizards for example. Like John Wall is really going to hold the reins of the offense, so the ball's not really going to stick with Melo like how people have that like complaint with him. But at the same time, Melo really never played a team with that many good players, so we really don't know like that.
I mean, when he plays in the Olympics, the ball doesn't stick too much to him. Yeah. But he does take the most shots, I think, in the Olympics. Him and KD.
Yeah, I mean, with Melo, offensive genius. Just his game is ridiculous. So I think that having him in that situation is so good because like when Wall, like we saw in this play, I was like, Wall's really not like a scoring like just amazing scorer. Like he's a good scorer, but he's just not like you can stop John Wall. You know what I'm saying? Like he can't shoot that well.
Yeah.
So years away, like that last game he played against Celtics, like he shot so badly that
but that was just because he was shooting badly.
But John Wall's not a good shooter.
What I'm saying is he was killing for 3 quarters and then he had a bad 4th quarter.
But John Wall's not a good shooter.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like there's like a clear weakness in John Wall's offensive game. And that's what people are going to use. Like, people go under John Wall's screen still. Like,
there's a weakness for every player's game.
But Melo's offensive game, there's not a weakness to. So that's what I'm saying. Like, him and Bradley Beal are more give you more on the offensive side. So
I think he's just saying they're more complete.
Yeah, more complete.
I don't think Bradley Beal's more complete offensively than
scoring wise. Not like
because he can't drive as well as him. Who? And he can't. You say just scoring the basketball, not passing the basketball.
Yeah, no, not passing the basketball. Okay. Like I said, John Wall still control the offense. I'm talking about like when you need a bucket, like you like, hey, get us a bucket.
At the end of the day, who's catching the Warriors? That's what I want to know. Like
that team added with Melo.
I still don't think
No. They added with Melo and just like their progression as a squad. I think they're like. They would be a good.
They'll compete with Cleveland, but they're not catching the Warriors.
I think they'll match up well.
And if no one's catching the Warriors, then how many rings do you think the Warriors can win in the next 5 years?
I'm gonna say
5.
They can win
all 5.
2 more, but I don't know about it more than that.
I just think about the cap. Depending on that, and also depends on the team because the only people that can really stop them is themselves and. Egos start to get in the way. That's the one thing I wonder about the Warriors. Because I mean, we all know Steph is a pretty humble, God-centered guy.
So
we don't know. We know. So we don't know what the egos of the other people are like and how much that'll break into the chemistry of the team. I know it's worked out so far, but
I think the other guys are happy though.
Like here's
Clay's.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I don't know how happy Clay is.
No,
he
Clay,
acts like he's happy.
No, you don't act the way Clay. Like Clay is so happy in his role right now.
As long as he's lighting up, bro, he's fine, alright?
No, Clay
he's gonna get bored.
Clay's not gonna get bored.
That's
you don't
fine.
get bored with rings, bro.
No, I think no.
Clay even said because Clay.
You should know that you don't get bored with rings.
Yeah, what you talking about, bro? Hey.
So here's my thing: is that at the end of you guys saw the very last game of the finals. I don't know how many people were watching this, but like KD wanted to like take a dagger 3 at the end of the finals, and he was clapping at Steph to get the ball, and then Steph gives it to him, and then they double team him, and then Steph is like, "I'm open," and KD's like trying to do his thing until he turns the ball over because LeBron was like, "I'm not gonna let you have this moment," and I was like, when I watched it, I was kind of like, I can see if this whole team stays together. KD and Steph kind of being like, look, I'm not down for this anymore. Like, KD's tripping all the time. Like, I'm just going to go to Charlotte and live at home.
I mean, but that's happened, though.
I think I told you.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it can be like a Shaq and Kobe situation where it's kind of like, this dude is, like, tripping all the time. Like, he wants this to be his team. Like, I just can't do this.
The way I look at Steph, KD, is I look at, like, Spider-Man symbiote. You know what I mean? Like, so together, like you know when Spider-Man got the symbiote and he was so raw, you know what I mean? Like no one could touch him, right?
Yeah.
That's Steph and KD together. But the symbiote by himself, which is KD by himself, could be good other places, but is not as good without Spider-Man. But Spider-Man is very good without the symbiote.
Sure.
And that's what I think about them too, because KD does not help Steph that much.
At all.
Yeah, almost at all.
Yeah.
But when KD's on a team with Steph, it's just like magical.
Yeah.
And like what you said, where he was like clapping, like getting the ball. Like KD doesn't even like whenever he had the ball. Like KD doesn't like look for Steph when he's on the court. Like he doesn't set off ball screens for Steph. He doesn't do any of that stuff for Steph. So I'm like, that would be the one critique where I'm like, at one point if KD for some reason goes back like and starts being more him and Westbrook kind of thing where he's like, I'm just do my thing, you do your thing, like whatever. That would be the thing, but I just can't see him coming to the Warriors and then like adopting that mentality.
I feel like he still low-key has that.
He still does.
Oh, yeah, he does.
I feel like by being on the Warriors, at least for now,
yeah,
he's like trying his hardest to fit in.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's trying his hardest not to be Westbrook.
It's human nature for him. He's been like that for like.
That's what I'm saying.
That's how he got to the league. That's
but I think he's making a concerted effort to not do that.
Side note, you're talking about all these players. Do you guys think any of the draft picks are about to be like
Cold?
One of these? Yeah, Cold like actually can shift the way the NBA is.
I mean, I don't
even think
about
these guys.
De'Aaron Fox.
I knew he was gonna say that.
I like Fox a lot.
People
Shout out to
compare
Fox
to John Wall this week. I was surprised at that.
Yeah, but John Wall's not even shifting the, you know what I'm saying, like NBA like that.
It took him a while. Now
that's what I'm saying.
Now he's putting a dent.
That's my point though. Like even Fox, even if he was John Wall, being on the Kings, what is that gonna do? Like you know what I'm saying? Like John Wall was so depressed out there on the
when you say the shift,
Wizards
bro,
for so long.
Who's the last person to make that shift?
Steph,
and that was in 8, right? 09? Yeah. So that was like 7 years ago. There hasn't been a player since that to really.
He almost did, but then his ACL made a bigger shift.
Yeah.
Why you laughing at ACL?
Yeah, that's snowmobile.
Hey, but my thing is, I don't even think Derrick Rose would.
You mean all-star or
no? I'm talking about those kind of players.
Those kind of players.
Yeah, because I'm saying like I don't even think Rose would have shifted it because LeBron was still beating him. Like as many wins as he had, like to me it was like LeBron was still gonna be winning.
See, you think of things differently than I do because I remember we were talking about Paul George in that same vein. And I was saying like, the Pacers, whatever. You're like, but they kept losing.
Still lose.
They kept losing, and I was like. But I think of like when you get to like the Western Conference Finals and you kind of rival the team, that like you did something.
If you say that,
if you don't think that, like you never knocked off LeBron just kept going through you, and they'd be like, that's true, but you gave him like trouble, you know what I mean? But
so you would think of like James Harden as also a shifting.
No, because he
didn't bother anyone.
He didn't bother.
He bothered me. He shifted our city's
He never bothered anyone. But I would look at like the whole Western Conference, like the Grizzlies will be like. A good idea of what I'd be like. They bothered some, but like never the best team. But like they bothered some teams. They derailed some teams that I thought like we're gonna get past them. Yeah. But they're not like they don't really have that full, you know what I mean, whatever. But the Western Conference, they all attack each other. Like I feel like they all get each other. But it's really the East where you can shift things because I don't think any player is good enough to just hop in the West and like take it. You know what I mean? Like consistently take it.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm asking. Is anybody in this draft is going to be that dude?
I mean that's what I'm saying. Like it has to be
that's way too. I mean,
because the West is one way.
Malik Monk to be the next Steph Curry.
Malik Monk, if you could do that,
he can't dribble.
You said Malik? No,
he can't. I mean, Steph didn't.
Also, he went to this trash college. University didn't learn any skills.
Steph can dribble like he dribbles now. He can dribble better than Malik. Yeah. Malik is crazy though. Like I mean, he has a high
ceiling. Like there's gonna be a progression to his game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. But I mean, he already has. Wait, where does he play for? Who do you get drafted by?
Kemba, boy. Kemba.
Oh, he's not gonna learn.
That boy Kemba ain't gonna learn.
He gonna learn nothing out there, bro.
You don't just watch Kemba dribble the ball like 30
times. What about
No.
Pelicans?
That's what I was thinking.
Pelicans do what?
If they got a guard, they have like a forward and a center big.
You know they're about to lose True Holiday.
Get Chris Paul, and then everything's different.
They're not getting Chris Paul.
Yeah,
he likes New Orleans.
He's definitely not going back to get that.
They're not getting another point guard better than True Holiday.
They can. They're not. True Holiday is not amazing.
Who? All right. Well, like
he's an average point guard.
Who's a point guard that they could get?
He's better. Kyle Lowry.
They're not getting.
He's out there this offseason. What y'all talking about?
He likes the food. Don't be out there, bro.
You think Kyle Lowry make them that much better than team?
No, slightly better.
Shut up. Why are you saying it like they don't change the landscape? It's slightly better.
Like, okay, I was watching an interview, Kenyon Martin on Breakfast Club, and he was talking about the reason why he hates like watching teams like New Orleans, even though they have Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins, is because the organization sets them up to fail. The organization pushing these players to be like superstars to get money, but they're not trying to actually win games. They're not actually trying to like structure the teams so that they could be great. There's like, hey, Anthony, go do your thing. Hey, DeMarcus, go do your thing. And it's like, whatever, but you're not winning any games.
Yeah.
And then when they do lose, they turn on a player instead of like the organization themselves.
Anthony Davis definitely has the skill set.
Do I really feel bad for how much money he's getting? Like, they'll try and make me feel bad for him. He's still getting loads of money.
The critique, like, it's unwarranted.
Who cares? They still get money. They're still getting paid. He's still
scoring
buckets.
It's just inaccurate. So, yeah, I don't know. Like what Des is saying is true, though. Like, people just want to watch the games and just be like, hey, you didn't do this, but, you know, they're not always set up to, like, succeed. I mean, people have been, like, super critical of, like, Chris Paul's whole career. Yeah. And, like, it's not like he's always been set up to, like...
Yeah, but that's the way I feel. Like, Chris Paul is, like, he would be able to shift some stuff if, like, if he was in the right place.
Yeah, I believe that, too.
Yeah.
Come to Houston.
This the new segment, SNL, aka Speak and Leave.
Alright, now we're going to move on to the next segment. A segment that we had before, formerly known as the Quick Hitters. You know, we hit them real quick. But now,
quick.
SNL.
Real quick.
I'm going to lead the Speak and Leave. So SNL segment. It's the same thing, different name, rebranding, you know. But instead of Des from Tennessee, we got Junior from undisclosed region.
Yeah, he out in hiding, you know.
He got things to hide.
NSA watching him, so
we got him on the exclusive video.
Yeah, so we got young J.R. out here.
Yeah. What's up,
You're
all right. So Y'all know how this goes. We have a couple topics that we're going to speak on real quick. And the first one we're going to start off with. So it's summertime, real hot in Houston right now. Yeah. So first thing we're going to do is talk about the new shows that are coming out this season.
Okay, I mean, the ones I'm most excited about, for sure. Just saw Broad City's coming back. It's going to be so hilarious.
Yes.
Game of Thrones obviously coming back. It's about to be flames.
Y'all seen the new trailer?
No, I didn't look at the trailer. I didn't want to watch the trailer because I'm afraid that it's gonna
Man, you say that, yeah, you gonna watch. I do this every season for the past 3 seasons, bro. Don't watch any of the Game of Thrones until it's all over. Then binge watch all.
No, because then I'm gonna get all these spoilers.
No, bro. I don't know how you find those spoilers, man. I never know them, bro.
Then I have to not use Twitter or Snapchat.
No, I use all those things, man. Trust me, man. You can avoid.
No, I agree with you. I save up to watch all the episodes.
Bro, it's so lit. I remember that time that used to, what was that episode? The Battle of Hardhome. When I saw that episode, I was fucking mind blown. Right, like it was so good. He was like, "Oh, it's not gonna be that good. It's not gonna be good." He hyped me up for that, bro. Hey, the Defenders thing, isn't it coming out soon?
It should be coming out soon.
Yeah, it should be coming in August, I think.
That's gonna be live.
That will be actually really live.
I mean, Master Men already came out. We all.
Yeah.
I still gotta finish it. I just finished.
So good.
You haven't seen at the end wherever.
Not do that.
Bro, the end of season 2 actually really good.
What you doing?
No, I'm just saying it was really good. I just remembered it.
It's a good show, man.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
Aziz dies.
Sticking with the summer theme, going to the pool. Michael Phelps swimming versus a shark. What y'all think about that?
Shark boy.
Shark.
Shark boy or lava girl?
Shut up. I'd be more impressed if he fought the shark.
First of all, that shark has no chance against Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps is the greatest athlete ever.
Yeah, if you wanted to put America, liquefy it,
definitely not.
mold it into a perfect specimen, that's Michael Phelps in the Speedo. You know
Phelps didn't show who the real great white. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Great white.
But how are they gonna swim against each other? Like, they gonna have a huge barrier or something?
No,
it's not gonna be real.
The shark got to try and like keep his reputation up, beat Phelps. He's not gonna go over there and try and attack him.
You talking about a huge barrier so that Phelps gonna attack the shark? Because if Phelps get in that shark lane, you know what I'm saying?
I just don't know how they're gonna get the shark to go in the direction. You know what I'm saying?
Put some food over there. Yeah.
It's gonna be a robotic.
It's not fair.
It's gonna be a fake shark.
It's gonna be a fake shark. Someone's gonna come out.
They're gonna build a
zipper.
robotic shark.
We're all gonna know if it's fake.
Like Sharknado, and then
Sharknado was already shark.
Someone said that she's Ryan Lofty's bait. They don't know what wrong out here, bro.
Damn, man.
Moving on to some other athletes going against each other. We have Mayweather fighting against Conor McGregor.
Mayweather has to do it for the culture.
No, McGregor needs to do it for the culture.
Yeah,
no, son. Black people are losing right now, just like worldwide. We just need a win.
Wait, worldwide?
Wow,
what am I missing? What happened to black people?
Hey, McGregor needs to do it so that way everybody can be like, man, Pacquiao wasn't even that good. Like, he couldn't even beat Mayweather.
Pacquiao is trash.
This dude.
He is so trash,
one thing we
bro.
didn't learn.
We're going to be number 2 in the Philippines from now on.
No. If the Patriots win the Super Bowl, the Warriors win the finals, and McGregor beats Mayweather, that's a loss for the culture. Collective loss overall.
Wait, the Warriors are black.
Yeah,
I mean, light skin and Steph Curry.
The Cavs have a white player starting for them. I mean, the Warriors would never go that far.
Klay Thompson.
Zaza, yeah.
Zaza not white. Zaza really, you know what I mean, Eastern European, bro.
Zaza like Russian, huh? So
no, he's not Russian. Stop,
man.
He's not Russian, bro. His country went through oppression from Russia. Yes.
I think the fight's gonna be a joke.
Yeah, it's gonna be a joke.
You guys gonna watch them?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
for
you
sure.
gotta watch. Although I really wanted that Chris Brown fight.
The thing is, don't pay for it though, because it's gonna be a quick fight.
Yeah.
Hey, you was mad disappointed, huh, when they didn't have that Chris Brown fight, huh?
I was so sad. I would never have bought a fight on pay-per-view, but I was totally gonna have a party for that.
I think I would have too.
On to
some other athletes.
Shout out to the Philippines.
Yeah, all my Filipinas out there.
She's taking back to number 1 in the Philippines.
They didn't mean to offend us.
Pacquiao fighting
I'll take care of them later.
Pacquiao Pacquiao fighting shield.
Shout out to Manny Pacquiao fighting on July 2nd.
Oh yeah.
Who's he fighting against?
He's still fighting?
Yeah. Next topic.
That's what I was like, bro. He's still fighting. Find the politics.
The Astros at H-Town. What are our chances?
First to 50 wins.
If it wasn't for the Yankees, man, I think the Astros have a good chance to make the World Series. But
other more important opinions,
please.
I don't watch sports that don't involve athletes.
Woo!
All right,
Destiny.
Let's go to
I mean, it's whatever. Like, the Stros are gonna kill. You know what I mean? They're killing right now. I love the way they look right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if they add another starter at the break, I honestly think they could win it all. But as they're presently constructed, it just makes me wonder. Whenever teams break it down to like there are a couple of starters. I mean, maybe McCullers will still be good in the playoffs, but like when you break it down to like the rotation is just 3 guys or 4 guys, like it's hard to see the Stros' 3rd or 4th guy like carrying them past like the other teams.
Nah.
You
Chelsea
about
won
to
the
see
Premier
him,
League.
Okay.
Warriors won the NBA championship.
Here we go
With the Stros, give me the World Series, just making my year complete. You know what I mean? Greatest year of my life, maybe.
This was the worst year of my life. Thank God Russell Westbrook won MVP.
Hey, you just jinxed it. Just so you know.
Those awards haven't come out yet.
It comes out
He
Monday.
won already.
Drake is gonna let us know who won.
Last topic. There was a show called Phone Swap where you look through each other's phone before you go on a date. What would be on our phones?
Oh, let me answer that first. Rodills, I already know you're going to have all the hoes on your phone. You up here playing Don, talking about you, Lord of the Essence, sad and lonely. Come on, bro. I want to see the
I got a good meme collection.
We already know how
Yo, it depends on what day the date's on. What? If it's like on Wednesday, the phone game might look a little weak. But
you delete all yours before Junior. I know you about to have all these effing selfies that you sent to your hoes on that hoe.
What type of selfies, bro?
All your concurrent Tinder dates.
The ones where he just got out the shower.
The one he's still in the shower.
Yeah.
How them Tinder days going, bro?
You gotta have the shower snap game on point.
See, that's why my phone gonna be cool because Snapchat delete, fool. So y'all not gonna find nothing, fool.
Yeah, I know if you check A1 phone, there's a bunch of pictures of this half naked dude. Because I sent him pictures of me halfway through the week.
True. He's not lying about that.
Definitely should delete those.
Your girl probably be jealous, bro.
She took pictures.
Oh, okay, she took the pictures, so it's all good.
The most awkward thing is when you're like trying to show a girl something on your phone and you start typing in something on Google, but you were just looking up some weird shit.
I don't know what that feels like, actually.
Hey, give us a good example. What's a good example that's happened to you recently?
That's a great question. I think someone typed in my phone. Oh, you know, like when you open up Instagram and you see like your most commonly viewed people.
Yeah.
You should always hide that before going on a date with the girl, like a girl that's on that list. This is so awkward.
Hey, you were doing a stalking?
Hey, you was doing your Instagram stalking?
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do.
That's all of that segment. So we're speaking about social media right now. We have the Guru with us, Junior. He's going to shed some light on us, teach us about some social musts.
Must-dos.
Yeah,
must-haves, must-dos. Just whatever comes off the top of the head.
Must-nots,
but,
you know what I'm saying?
So now that we've re-upped for this first episode, we missed a couple big things. But the number one thing I know we've been talking about, I've been really excited for, is we got Miss... last name will not be named. This does not give the identity of this person, but they're sewing up some homemade rompims, straight heat for summer 17. So you can sip Bacardi and two-step to Magnolia in style, club of your choosing. So any thoughts about that first one, the rompims?
Hey, you guys know I'm all for it, man.
I've been waiting for them thing to drop, bro. Yeah. I was surprised because I was like, man, it's like we so late, like dude's gonna be walking around with it. I'm gonna be like, man, we late, you know. But no one's doing it, so I mean,
I'm trying to hop out there.
It's the perfect time to hop on the wave.
Yeah, man.
I, for one, am still a little tight that we let rompims happen, happy and tight, because in 2015, when I wanted to rock my crop top in Playa del Carmen, no one would let me prosper. So hopefully, this opens the way for more of the same. And then the last thing we have on deck just dropped today, super fresh for the summer, and Prada is now selling a paperclip for $185.
You said
it looks like a paper clip, but it says Prada on like the outside ring. It's mad lit. I'm just saying, if you go on a date and you use that as a money clip and you drop that on the table, it's a wrap.
Okay.
Probably can't fit a lot of dollars, so probably just like it looks like it could fit like one card.
I thought you meant like a paper clip,
a
little swirly.
That's what I thought.
No. It is a paper clip, but you just don't buy a paper clip for $185. So being the hipsters that I know you guys are, or one of our members is, I can see him repurposing it for a wallet.
Well, that's smart. I actually like high key.
I might do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's only being sold at Barney's, New York.
For $1.85?
Nah, 185, son. But money is nothing to a G, obviously.
Yeah.
Damn.
So you guys should be good.
Oh, you got us?
Gifts for the fam?
Give me a year. I'll do it for the culture. It'll be, I'll get it for a wedding. It'll be the wedding gift.
For the wedding?
Hey, no, come through at the bachelor party with gifts for everybody, bro.
Mexico,
all the paper clips.
Straight Prada paper clips.
Ooh, we're gonna be going crazy with those.
So yeah, that's your fashion update, trend update.
Okay.
Appreciate it,
bro.
Are you gonna let us know where you are? Cause I know NSA is still looking for you, but please, the people want to know where you are. Where you at, man?
Oh, I stay here in Houston, Texas.
That's what you're calling it.
All right. So
the city, boy.
H-Town till I die. Huge Rockets fans.
Go Rockets.
Travis Scott. Travis Scott.
Name some more pieces.
Wake up to Bundy.
Kurt Cobain.
Born and bred.
All right.
As trill as you can get.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and do it for the culture.
Culture. How you gonna act like the restricted area don't know about the culture?
All right, so for the culture, we have some recommendations here. So anyone got any beautiful recommendations to throw out there? I know J.R. gave us some nice Prada paperclip recommendation. We'll get probably later in the summer. $185 he ain't here. Not $1.85, $185. So anyone else have like a book, a movie, TV show, something fashion tip?
Everyone go listen to Vince Staples' new album, Big Theory.
Fish.
Fucking bangs. It is the perfect album to two-step to at any time.
Man, he teaching me so much today, bro.
Alright. So any more recommendations? No, definitely learn how to two-step. That's a good recommendation. What else?
Yeah. I mean, we talked about Master of None, but just another plug for that show. It was dope. The second season was. And Sherlock.
Better than season 1? I'm sorry.
I think it was better than season 1.
Yeah, I think season 2 better than season 1.
Yeah. Sherlock.
Both seasons were good to me though, and Master of None makes you you'll be thinking about your life
all the time.
No, yeah, that show too real,
all the
bro.
time.
It be way too real.
I do that shit already.
Damn.
Hey, and something for Rodiz and boy Juicy, because I know how they like to get on with their ladies. And I know Juicy really about Redbone, and the other day, or literally today, I was listening to this song "Get You" by Daniel Caesar, another R&B slow jam. Would say, you ever trying to really make the moves on your girl? Play Redbone, "Get You" back to back. It's a wrap. That's all I got to say.
You try to
it sounds personal experience, bro.
Yo, also for all my feminists out there, go check out The Handmaid's Tale. Show bumps.
Okay.
All the on Netflix, all the superhero shows dropped. So new season of Arrow, Flash, DC Legends tomorrow, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., all those dropped. So if you're a fan of those, you got a ton to watch because that's what I've been doing. Got through Flash. Flash is dropping back in October, so it's gonna be a while. But yeah, if you one of those people who really can stand through cliffhangers and all that, go for it, bro. If not, just wait. Yeah, but last week I think Change's album dropped. 2 Chainz album.
Oh yeah.
And DJ Khaled's album just dropped.
Yeah.
I have not gotten through all 23 songs. I'll get there.
Oh my
God.
Yo, wait, can we just take a moment to recognize how dope I've never wanted to switch lives with a baby in my life.
Bro, really.
That photo is so thug. I'm looking through
Assad is for the culture, bro.
Fuck my parents. Like
I remember like years ago.
Assad Khalid is why you need to have so many years. You could be like 20 and they want you to have 10 years of experience. DJ Khaled's doing it right.
Bro, listen. I remember like 5-6 years ago, whenever Jay-Z and Beyonce first had their kid, people were like, oh my gosh, like I wish I could be Blue Ivy and stuff. Then we found Assad. If there one made me want to be, has to be Assad, bro. Even though Jay-Z and Beyonce way richer, bro, like Assad is just living that life, bro. Like he executive produced the album.
Seriously.
I'm a royalties,
bro. I'm telling you, that picture, every picture I see of Assad looks so lavish, bro. I'm like, dang, bro, they really got this baby living life, dog. I can't believe it.
Nice think about this. Assad has accomplished more in his life than you have. He has more money than you. He has accomplished more. You get more hoes.
He get more hoes.
He is, bro.
Not that hard.
He's, no pedophilia. Obviously, we don't support that over here. Well, most of us, but he has an awesome life. Shout out to him.
I might have one. No, I might have one. Go ahead. First episode. Go ahead. Start listening to the Restricted Area podcast.
Hey, ooh, I heard that podcast.
Nice. Yeah, man. Go ahead and subscribe to us on SoundCloud at the Restricted Area. Go ahead to subscribe to us on iTunes now.
Yes, sir.
We are now on iTunes.
There we go. We made it big time.
Big time.
You know our motto: we'll do anything for a subscription.
That's the Restricted Area podcast.
Yeah, subscribe to the Restricted Area podcast. Don't go and subscribe to the Boppers, the Restricted Area, even though they technically were there first, but no. We better. And if you know our resume, we hold up way better than them. So also
anyone out there,
like us on Facebook.
Yeah.
We got a new Facebook page too.
Anyone out there, get the subscription.
We still on YouTube, huh?
Check out YouTube, subscribe.
This is a family podcast, so not only you, like your cousins, your little sister, your little brother.
Everybody.
For everybody.
And for you ladies that are of age, what I'm saying. But we got Dizzle here,
Even if you're not of age, bro.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that on the record, but I'm winking right now. So if you get us a subscription, like Junior said, we do anything for those subscriptions. And when I say we, I mean Dizzle.
But we still coming out every 2 weeks, right? And then we might have some mini episodes in between so you guys can get to know the podcast.
Yeah, boy, we litty. You know what I mean? We're gonna be out here.
Boys say we litty
coming out every 2 weeks like your next paycheck.
Lastly, shout out to all of those people that have been listening from the jump.
Shout out to you, Mom.
Definitely.
Shout out Ricky Ben.
Hey, shout out Matt Dang, my boy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Emily. Shout out to Andrew. Shout out to a couple more coworkers.
Shout out to the family of Dizzle because they all very loyal.
Shout out to my bro.
Jackson Clan.
Shout out to my bro.
Shout out to girls that when I go on dates, I say I make a podcast.
That's what I was thinking, bro.
Hey, shout out to my fiance. That's why she getting married to.
Ooh, shout out number one fiance in Houston right now. You know what I'm saying? Coming through, especially with the snacks for the podcast. Really putting it down for us, bro. So that's why we the most well-fed podcast. We coming out with all the energy, bro.
With the
guys,
bread.
since we're all in Houston, we should definitely go out tonight. I love living here.
It's Pride weekend, so So shout out to all of our the LGBT community out there. Sex positive, always,
podcast.
man. It's a news 2017. We ain't living in the past. We living in the future.
We got some people down for anything, down for new things.
All right. In that case, also subscribe to follow us on Twitter at the Restricted Area.
Restricted Area.
The T Restricted Area. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
T Restricted.
T. The letter T.
Restricted Area. We out here on Twitter. Follow us. Twitter's hilarious.
All right.
Other
than that, last thing, if you have any topics for us, want us to discuss anything, hit us up on Twitter. Hit us up on Facebook. Just find a way to get to us. Yeah. Other than that,
signing out. Throw your diamonds in there. All love. Peace.
Yeah.
That's the don't worry about it.
It's not that hard of a word.
Polygamy.